YouTube, what's good? It's Dwayne D. Depp again. Today you're in my house, my gym, really my dad's basement, but that doesn't matter. This is where I get big. This is my my me time, my personal space. And before I show you my gym, rule number one: when you step in my gym or any gym and you're around me, you always believe in anything you can do, no matter what it is. That's the only rule. So welcome to my gym.
No, we're gonna work hard, nigga. We ain't gonna never quit, nigga. Grinding, too fine this shit for me to start whining. Yeah, too fine this shit for me to not be honest.
Alright, so welcome to my leg and shoulder workout for today. I do this every single Monday. So, lift one, we're on the squat rack. This is Smith machine, by the way. The Smith machine basically balances the bar. It usually feels a little bit lighter because you have a lot more control, but I'm basically just gonna put the bar right here on the back of my traps, and the traps are the muscles right under your neck, the top of your back. And my feet are gonna be about shoulder width apart. And literally every time I squat, my back's flat, I'm leaning with my butt. I get right here and I'm pushing up. If you watch again, you'll see I got a flat back, and by flat I mean standing up flat, squatting down flat. So I'm here, feet flat, pointing forward. I got a good grip on the bar, my back straight. Here I come. I'm down, right here at about 90, feet to the floor, explode up. Lift two is going to be called the Kettlebell Swings. So again, my feet are going to be shoulder width apart. I'll grab my kettlebell, my hands are going to be right over the top. So I'm going to squat and I'm throwing the weight up with my legs and my hips. So if I do this fast, it's going to look like this. I squat, boom, straight up. So I'm squatting, I'm popping the weight up through my legs and then my hips right here. Back down, boom, straight through with the hips. Back down, boom, straight through with the hips. Simple as pie. So my next lift is gonna be a stiff leg RDL, stiff leg deadlift. So my feet are gonna be set, shoulder width apart pretty much. Dumbbells gonna be right in front of my thighs. I'm gonna bend my knees, my back's gonna be flat. I'm gonna come straight down, right over my toes, until I feel a stretch in my hamstrings. Once I feel that stretch, I'm pulling back up, popping my hips through. Don't forget to pop your hips through. This is for all my dirty dogs out there that know how to like popping them hips through. So, down, right through here, boom, pop the hips through. You always keep your knees bent. It creates less stress on your back. We do not want any lower back problems at all. Knees bent. I'm coming down. Right here, if I feel a good stretch in my hamstrings, boom, pop the hips through. And for those who don't know, your hamstrings are literally right here, right under your butt. There's 4 muscles in them. So you want to feel the stretch all right through here. This is vital. Lift is going to be called the Bulgarian split squat. These are deadly, but these will definitely improve your hamstring strength. Ladies, this will get your booty big, and also will work on your core if you do it right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 1 foot set on the floor. I'm going to try to keep it flat as much as I can. I'm going to have 1 foot back on this chair. I'm going to get a good amount of space in between. I'm going to try to keep my back straight so I won't be, whatever you want to call it, vertical. So I'm literally just gonna come straight down to about right here. You're gonna feel it in the hamstring, feel it right here in the stretching, right here in your quad and your hip flexor and everything else under the sun. Boom, pop up. So I'm here again, straight down to about 90, boom, pop up. You will definitely feel these.
Hated on me, waited on me. Now I got a drip little baby on me. Try to keep me out, said take it or leave. But I got the wound and the print on me. Designer my shoulders under my jeans. Young black nigga really came from the kitchen. They mad at the no cap. You fucking what you in the way. They mad at the no cap. Made it 9 times. It's made it mad at the no cap. Yeah, hey, I'm from
So our first upper body lift of the workout is gonna be shoulder press. So I'm gonna take my little 12 dumbbells. These, might be the right size for somebody, but this is a demonstration. So I'm gonna pick them up right here. You see how I'm 90? If you look at the bottom of my arm, connected to my armpit, it's about 90 degrees. That's exactly where I want it. I don't want it to be too low to create stress on my lower back because it causes your ribs to flare out. And also, you don't want to go too low because you'll end up having shoulder surgery just like I did. So don't make that mistake. But you're gonna be right here. Gonna press up, back down. Press up, back down. And you see how this is a good weight because I can control the weight. We're not lifting with egos. We don't need to be doing 100-pound dumbbells and going through having a tornado or something. You're literally right here, stable, straight up, straight down. So our next lift is gonna be a lateral shoulder raise. It's gonna be single arm. So the way I'm gonna do this, before I even use my dumbbell, I'm gonna put one hand across my chest, right at the top of my shoulder, middle finger at the top of the shoulder. I'm gonna grab my dumbbell. My elbow's gonna be slightly bent. So I'm gonna be about right here. It's gonna come right down, right under my butt. I'm gonna sit up straight. I'm gonna raise it right up here, just to basically shoulder level, right back down. Up, down. I control the weight every time. Your goal for each workout, if you really want to build muscle, you control the weight. Just control it. It's easy. Just like a baby. Up, down. Same for my left arm. Again, middle finger to the top of the shoulder. Elbow bent. Up, down. Just like that. Easy as pie. Alright, so our next upper body lift is going to be front raises. So my feet are going to be set. You kind of want to put them a little bit inside of your shoulder width, that area. Knees are going to be bent. Both dumbbells are going to be vertical just like this. I'm going to go single arm, so I'm going to go one arm at a time. So I'm going to raise it up straight to eye level, back down. Then my left arm. Raise it up straight to eye level, back down. Eye level, back down. Eye level, back down. And what these are working, these are basically your front delts, which are, if you see overly muscular guys, they have a big ball of muscle right here. But these also prevent you from injury and really just stabilize the shoulder as a whole. So they're vital. Last lift of the day, shoulder shrugs. So for these, you can go a lot heavier, so please excuse my little dumbbells. But you're gonna have your feet flat, toes pointed forward, and literally what you're gonna do is literally shrug your shoulders. And so when you get tired on these, your elbows might flare out a little bit. We don't want that. Arm straight, you're pulling through your traps, pulling through those muscles right under your neck. And your goal is to try to make them touch your ears, which is very unrealistic, but that's the whole point of this. We want to overdo it, over-exaggerate it to really work that muscle. So once again, I'm here, straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. And also, for my ladies out there, 99.9% of your stress sits right on the top of your shoulders, so this exercise will really loosen that up if you do it probably 3 times a week. So just take that advice. Once again, straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. And for my fellas, if you want big shoulders and those big trap muscles and look like Brock Lesnar, do these, please. If you have the power to count while you do your sets, that's how you become a leader. You can talk and do hard shit like this at the same time. You're the man or the lady, the woman, whatever. That's you.
Yes, sir. Tell them.
Zoom in. Bring it in.
What's it say?
Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2.
Yes, sir. Preaching.
Remember that.